Hey guys, I just hit 700,000 subscribers on this channel, and to show you guys how much I appreciate it, I'll be hosting not one, but two of the biggest giveaways on my channel ever. The first one is a $100 video contest, and the second one is a random drawing where I'll give 7 of you watching this video right now a $10 SpeedCubeShop gift card, so keep watching to find out how to win. First, let's talk about the $100 video contest. To enter, all you have to do is make a YouTube video that's inspired in some way by a video I've uploaded on this channel. So, whether you're solving the biggest cubes you have, trying out a new 3x3 method, or solving your entire cube collection, or literally doing anything else inspired by the hundreds of videos I have on my channel, the more creative the better. All you have to do is mention towards the beginning of your video that you're doing it for this giveaway, mention what video of mine you're taking inspiration from, and use the hashtag TeboeCubes700K somewhere in the title or description so that I can find the submissions when it's time to pick a winner. That's hashtag TEBOE700K, all in one word. You have until February 28th, 11:59 PM Eastern Time to upload your videos, and I'll pick my favorite to win a $100 SpeedCubeShop gift card. I didn't want just one person to win this giveaway though, and that's why on top of the $100 video contest, I'm giving 7 random people who watched this video each a $10 gift card to SpeedCubeShop. This section of the giveaway is being hosted on Gleam, and you can find the link to enter at the top of this video's description. You'll get 1 entry just by visiting my YouTube channel, and you can earn bonus entries by doing things like following me on Instagram and joining my Discord server. You can even come back every single day for unlimited bonus entries. That giveaway also closes at the end of February, and I'll give 7 lucky winners a $10 gift card to SpeedCubeShop. You are allowed to enter both the video contest and the random drawing, but you won't win both. And now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna answer some questions from you guys. I posted on my YouTube community tab, if I did a 700,000 subscriber Q&A, what would you guys ask? And here are some of the best questions that you guys had for me. How old are you? I'm 19. How to solve a nothing by nothing? Well, by doing nothing, of course. I solve plenty of nothing by nothings every day. Are you TeboeCubes?
Yeah, no. I'm actually Tingman.
Pancakes or waffles? Depends. Usually waffles, but the pancakes at IHOP or other places like that are really good, so I usually get those when I go there. Taco or burrito? Tacos, but only if they're soft-shelled. Pizza or taco? How to successfully break a SCUBE? Like this. Are you going to practice SCUBE seriously? Well, I would, but, what are the pros and cons of adding FTO to WCA competitions? Honestly, the biggest pro for me would be seeing all the world records getting broken one after the other in the weeks and months following it getting added. We'd basically be starting with a clean slate with no existing world records, and that'd be pretty cool. The last time we saw that was in 2014 with SCUBE, and that was before I even started competing. And in the first 2 months of SCUBE becoming an event, the world record single and average were each broken around 6 times each, so it would be really cool to experience that firsthand. The biggest con I can think of is that there's already so many WCA events, there's 17 of them right now, and competitions have already gotten so big at the national and world level that the more recent world championships have had to be extended to 4 days, and I'm pretty sure nationals is 4 days now as well, so adding yet another event would add more logistical burden to organizers and delegates, so I would love to know how the organizers of world and nationals feel about this possible addition. Who is your favorite YouTuber? It's tempting to go with the obvious massive YouTubers here like Cubehead, Tingman, Soup Timmy, who all make incredible content and are some of my favorite cubing YouTubers, but I'm also going to take this opportunity to shout out some more underrated, lesser known YouTubers that I think make great videos as well, like He's a Cuber, JF Cubing, StuCube, who makes really incredible videos covering recent developments in competitive speed cubing. I've learned a lot from his videos, and Cubing with Arson, who is very new to making videos, but has a lot of potential, and I can definitely see his channel growing a ton in the future. If cup stacking never existed, how do you think timers and cubing comps would work? This is actually a really good question since I've never heard anyone talk about this yet, and it gave me something to think about for a while. For context, the speed stacks, timers, and stack mats we use at WCA competitions were invented for the sport of cup stacking, and since these two activities, cup stacking and cubing, are similar in a lot of ways, we just started using their timer equipment. And honestly, part of me thinks that if cup stacking never existed, we would have just come up with something close to the current stack mat timer on our own and just called it like cube mat or something, because it's a really effective way to time solves accurately and just seems like a no-brainer. But obviously, I just think it's a no-brainer because I'm looking in hindsight and I already know how that works. So let's assume that they didn't think of that. And in that case, the first thing that comes to my mind is the way they timed solves in the 1982 World Championship. There was this weight sensor on the table that would start the timer when the thing sensed that the cube had been lifted, and then automatically stopped it when it was put down. So maybe in an alternate timeline where cup stacking never existed, we would all still be using that system. I just don't know if it would be cost effective for organizers to buy all those. I don't know how much they would cost. How many algorithms do you know? Well, I tried adding up all the alg sets I knew to answer this question, like the 57 OLLs, plus the 21 PLLs, plus the 20 or so CLL cases that I know for 2x2, and so on and so forth. But then I just started thinking about the F2L algorithms, which is where it gets weird. Obviously there's an algorithm to solve this case, and some other weird cases, but does this case need an algorithm? Does a simple 3-move insert count as an algorithm even if you're doing it intuitively? I mean, it is a series of specific moves that get something done on the cube, so technically it is kind of an algorithm. I don't know, let me know in the comments, but I counted somewhere between 150 and 200 algorithms across every event, although that's just a rough estimate. How much impact did YouTube Shorts have on your long-form videos? Honestly, not nearly as much as I thought. I thought after the success of my shorts last year, I would start getting at least 5,000 to 10,000 views on my long-form videos as well, but that wasn't the case. In fact, some of my newer long-form videos are actually getting less views than they were a year or two ago, so it's really all about making videos that appeal to a certain audience and not just assuming that everyone who watches one video will watch your next, especially if they're coming from shorts. That's one of the hard lessons I had to learn from last year about YouTube, but still I'm grateful to everyone who chooses to watch my long form videos regardless where they come from or how many there are. How do you make your vids? Scripting, filming, editing, uploading, etc. Well, I usually make a rough outline for what's supposed to happen in the video before I film. For example, this is the one I wrote for my smallest versus largest cube video, just so I don't get sidetracked or forget what to say. Then I film, which can take anywhere from an hour to an entire month depending on the video. And then I edit that footage, which usually ends up being between 30 minutes and 2 hours of footage, into the video you end up seeing on YouTube. So usually I start by taking out or speeding up any boring parts or bad takes. Then once I have a rough cut of the video, I start adding the cool stuff like music, sound effects, voiceovers, and motion graphics. I do that all on Premiere Pro. For the thumbnail, I use Pixlr, which is basically just Photoshop but free and on your browser. And I usually make anywhere from 2 to 5 thumbnails just to see which one looks best. Keep up the great work, your vids are amazing. Thank you. What state are you from in America? I'm from Florida. What's your ultimate cubing goal? Honestly, I don't have an ultimate cubing goal, and one of the things I actually love most about cubing is that there's always room to improve. No matter how fast you are, you can always work towards being faster and learn new things, so I guess it's a lot like YouTube in that regard as well. But for right now, I'd love to average sub 10 globally at 3x3. Do you think you'll ever stop making content? Short answer, no. Being creative and making cool stuff, either by myself or with other people, and then seeing people enjoy that stuff that I put work into, is literally one of the most fulfilling things in the world for me. It's what I've done for the past 9 years with this channel, and it's what I hope to do for a living in the future. Whether that's working on movies or TV shows or commercials or music videos or in photography or design or even right here on YouTube. For reference, I'm in college right now studying digital media. And even if this TeboeCubes channel never gets to a point where it pays the bills and earns a full-time income completely, I hope to still make videos on here even if only as a hobby. I've also recently been thinking about starting a new channel where I make non-cubing videos, just about my life and stuff, but I don't want that to take up too much of my time right now. But I just have so many cubing video ideas that I don't even have the resources to make into a reality yet, so it's safe to say that I won't be done for a long time, and you can expect me to keep this channel going for as long as it's reasonable. Can you give me a free cube? Yes, actually, like I said before, you can win up to $100 of free cubes either by making a video inspired by one of mine, or by entering my Gleam giveaway with the link in the description. Winners will be announced sometime in March, so subscribe to find out if you win. Good luck to everyone who enters, and thank you to SpeedCubeShop for sponsoring this giveaway. If you want to see me unbox every world record cube, click the video on screen, and I'll see you in the next one.